saw a dog, much like the one that you have been carrying around, much like the condition that he's been in, unconscious and wounded. You have tried your best to cast some healing spells on him, but nothing has seemed to work. And then some rats, a couple of wolves, and now some even bigger wolves have emerged from the
Did they see that?
tree lines. And Hypes has, upon noticing that none of the healing spells were working, decided, under the advice of his goddess, to set him free. Has decided to Old Yeller poor old Nakama.
I can't.
And with one swift blow of his axe, the liquid smoke coming out of his body has evaporated and dissipated. And the moonlight that was shining down into this clearing is gone. So now there is only dancing lights up, but there are still 3 wolves that have just emerged from the tree line, as well as the one that Ludash is grappling, and you have to deal with your imminent threat.
I'm sorry, I just have to say something really quick. I can't get over Wesley's faces when he's making it go like this. He goes,
No one's paying attention to you. Don't worry. Mike, can you? I still didn't get tabletop yet. My wallet's up in my truck. So can you share your stream again?
Whose turn was it, Mike?
It is Hype's turn. Ludash on deck.
So like
the wolves.
that was like an interaction, correct? That I just went through. So I still have like an action and a bonus action and movement.
I would say.
And then how that works on the little thing.
You can. I would say that would count as an attack, which would be part of the actions.
Okay.
But that would
That's
still
fair.
leave you a bonus action and movement to deal with.
What happened after I killed him?
The like, there's like this inky black like mist that's coming off of everybody's body. It was also coming off of Nakama's. It has, like, you watched it as you killed him. You watch it like fade up into the sky, which it seems to just go on infinitely into the darkness of the night. And then there was moonlight that was shining down into the clearing, and that has also disappeared. There's no beam of moonlight anymore in the clearing. It is just the light from Demi's dancing lights.
Okay. But I can still see it because it's dark. I'm a dwarf.
Yeah, McAfee infected the computer.
I could still use a cantrip. What?
I was talking to Jess. She's got a virus. Got to clear out after this.
Hope you get better.
I'm just gonna produce flame and hold it in my hand.
Okay, can you do that on a bonus action?
It's a cantrip, right?
Yeah, but what is the cast time on it? Can you produce the flame as a bonus action? I know you can throw it as an action, but produce flame could be done.
Oh, cast time is one action. Yeah, you're right. Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Well then, piss on it. I'm just gonna stand right there and wallow over the fact that I just killed my dog.
All right, Ludash, you are up, grappling one of the wolves. And then they are on deck, all 4 of them. You are muted. We can't hear you.
Said I'm grappling this thing. I don't believe I have my axe on me. Can I do a targeted attack with my knife?
Sure.
Okay. The one that I'm grappling, I want to target and try to slit the throat.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack. I would normally say you'd have disadvantage with this because you were trying to pick a specific spot, but you are also grappled with it, so
Perfect.
and much bigger than it.
Nat 20, 28.
Okay, and roll some damage to get in there and slit its throat.
9. I would assume that's critical also, right?
It gets doubled. It's doubled.
And I
So
think I'm
the die gets doubled. So whatever you roll dice wise gets doubled, and then your modifier on top of that.
gotcha. I did see that. So that was the crit part. It got me to a 9, but that didn't add in my rage, which I believe is +2 to melee attacks.
Okay.
So that would be 11.
Beautiful. So you dig in and with one fell swoop slit the throat of this wolf, which you are very accustomed to doing as a man of the wilderness. And it, as you catch its throat and dig in deep, it also evaporates into that black mist, dissipates out, like everything else that has been dispatched in this area. You're not quite sure. You're not 100% sure exactly where you are. So, but everything else has dissipated in the same way, and it evaporates out of your hands. You still have your movement and your bonus action, and I believe another attack, if I'm not mistaken. Correct?
Yeah, I got one more attack. Let's go ahead and move kind of like triangulate in between the wolves there. I think I have walking speed of 40, so
There.
back one and towards Hypes. There we go. Yeah, triangle. There you go. All right. And then I am going to uh pull out my javelin and just ready that attack if something attacks me.
Okay. All right. So that completes your turn. Wolves A, B, and C are up. Ben, you are on deck. A, having watched Hypes take out one of its friends, is going to run over here and take a bite attack at you, Hypes, for a 22 to hit.
Oh yeah.
For 8 damage.
I feel nothing.
You feel
I feel
nothing.
nothing compared to the loss of my dog.
And then these two are just going to run up on you, Luke Dash, and each of them is going to take a bite at you. The first one for 14 to hit, and the second one misses.
Yep.
So
One hit.
the first one for 11 points of damage as you walk up and ready your javelin for an attack, which you do get to take. It sees you readying the attack and gets in on you and takes a big old chunk out of your arm.
Okay. And then I roll for a reaction to that or what?
You can roll an attack, yeah, for your javelin.
16 to hit.
16 hits.
And 11 damage.
Okay, are you attacking the one that bit you?
Yes.
Okay. And you said 11, right?
Yep.
You get as he's biting you, you've got a wide open shot at hitting the side of him. You're able to jab your javelin deep into him. this wolf appears a little bit bigger than those other wolves, and you think that it might take a little bit more than what the previous wolves took uh, to get rid of these ones.
Okay.
So, Fen, you are up. Rude, you are on deck.
Sorry, I forgot to mention you're 11. I was raging, so that damage is halved. So is that 5 or 6?
You take half piercing damage. Correct?
Yes.
It's half round
Yeah.
down, so it is 5.
Okay.
So Fen, you are up, Brood on deck. Fen, at your feet stands the body of Nakama,
Okay.
whom you've been unable to cure of his ailments.
I am gonna first use my bonus action to bring my spiritual weapon over here and attack Wolf C.
You want to put him here so you get advantage?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead, roll with advantage, flanking this last wolf.
See, 17 and 21.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll some damage.
6.
6 damage. Bam. What was
Give
the
me a
shape of your spiritual weapon again?
It's several small little.
Ah, yes. Your piercing knives dive
Yeah.
in onto the outskirts of this this wolf's skin, embedding themselves before retracting. It looks like it has wounded him a little bit.
A little bit.
Little bit.
A little bit.
Little bit of wounding.
A little bit. And then I am going to I'm gonna go and reach into my pocket and bring out a small vial of water and pour a couple drops of it into my hand and say a quick incantation over it, and then cast a first level bless onto Brood, Luke Dash, and Demi.
Blessed. Oops. Blessed. Brood, Luke, Dash, and Demi, correct?
Yes. And then when you guys make an attack roll or a saving throw, you can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to the attack or saving throw.
Don't even know how I did it, but I got it.
Perfect.
Yeah, honestly,
Beautiful.
I think it was. Oh, Brood, go smaller. Yep, okay, just gotta fit. There we go. Nice.
It's kind of cool.
We're gonna shrink you down, Luke Dash.
Sorry, Hypes, I figured you wouldn't be doing much.
I'm gonna kill that dog. That's about it. That's all I can think of so far.
Does that complete your turn, Fen? Jamie? Yes. Okay. Brood, you are up.
So,
Demi on deck.
what attacks do I even... We just have... Sorry, Autumn got me for my birthday a 7-inch monitor, and I just plugged it in. And look at this thing. I have tabletop on it, and it's just a tiny little monitor. It's so fucking funny. I absolutely am obsessed with just having a tiny monitor next to my other monitors, and just... Sorry, it's killing me how fucking small this is. It's so funny. But I just have tabletop on it right now. I'm looking at. Okay, so
There's nothing around you right now. There are
yeah,
two
how
wolves
far?
next to Lug Dash, as well as one up on.
How far
Hypes.
is this? 5, 10, 15 feet. That, and then do. Can I? Can I use my cutting? Wait, no, that's a reaction. That means that I have to do that when something does something to me.
Yes.
Can I do my bardic inspiration on Dash?
Yes. You want to give some inspiration to Lug Dash.
Yeah.
I don't think I have an inspiration thing. Here, you can have another blast. What does bardic inspiration give him?
Just a it can add one ability check or one. It can add an inspiration die, which is 1d8 for 10 minutes on one ability check, attack roll, or saving.
Okay, Lug Dash. So you have a
So
D8 and a D6 that you can use from your blessings.
I thought Finn's was a D4. It's a D6.
Yes, fine. Yours is a D6, correct?
4.
D4. Okay. You are right. It is.
So,
We need this for damage.
okay. So this is this.
We're gonna give it to you as hidden because we're not gonna use it. Boom. Okay, so this is your D8. We can keep track. All right. Anything else you want to do, Brood?
can I strike the? Can I walk over and strike the wolf?
Or
Strike thy wolf.
what are you using to hit it with?
My short sword.
Is this the one that you got from your father's lockbox, or is this your other one?
Yeah, it's the light up one. That's the only one I have.
So as you pull it out to make a strike upon this wolf, you notice it is glowing extremely brightly.
Whoa.
In fact, it is lighting up like the air, like a 20-foot area around you. So go ahead and roll an attack with advantage on this one since it is being flanked by your mates.
11.
11 misses.
Oh wait, no, I got it. Sorry, advantage. 14.
14 hits.
6. Now I roll what for damage? The 1d6 plus 2.
Sounds about right.
Is that what that means?
Yes.
So 6 plus 2.
Would be 8.
Naturally.
Nice. So as you strike upon this wolf, you cut deep into it, and it looks like it's starting to feel some pain. And as you finish your strike, Demi, as you're about to begin your turn, you notice
Later.
coming out from beyond where the wolves were, or the rats were, these two lumbering bears begin to enter into the clearing, on the edge of the clearing. They have not crested in yet, but they look like they are about to. So, Demi, you are up with Hypes on deck.
I have to figure out which ones I'm attacking. I'm going to attack the one that's right by Hypes.
Okay.
Nope. I'm not. I'm gonna attack the two that are down below.
These two.
Yeah. I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Right.
And I have to roll to see if it hits.
Yes, roll an
for my
attack with Firebolt.
14. Do I add anything to that?
Your spellcasting modifier, probably.
14
14 hits regardless.
18.
Yep.
Okay.
And then the second one.
Oh, do I have to do it to both of them?
What is, let me look. Oh,
I'm right. I throw it at a creature within range.
okay, so then just one.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
are you throwing it at B or C?
I don't know. Whichever one's more dead. C.
Okay.
Fix,
No, the other one.
B. Okay.
I can't tell what letter they are. It's fine.
B is the one down here on the bottom.
Yeah, I want that one.
Okay. How far can you cast the spell?
240 feet.
Oh, okay, great.
And because it's the 5th level, I do 2d10. Yes. So, give me a second to find that one again. Okay. Total of 10.
10 damage as your firebolt slides past Luke Dash barely and strikes B on the side, causing a puff of smoke. You see him beginning to fade out, get blurry like the previous animals that have entered the clearing. Would you like to move? Standing right here.
So I have a thing that I can do as an additional thing called, I gotta find it, Misty Step.
Misty Step. We love a good Misty Step.
Misty Step, so
I tripped once because I Misty Step.
Get out. Get out.
I was gonna give you free inspiration today.
Okay.
Because it's your birthday, but I think I'm gonna take it back now.
I want to move to this square. It's easier for me to just show you.
Here?
Yeah. The next one down.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
So that should be 30 feet.
I mean, you can walk there.
I know,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm being briefly surrounded by silver mist. Okay, it's just something cool that I can do as an additional action.
Okay, make sure
Okay.
you mark off your spell slot for it.
But no, I don't have to use a spell
Yes,
slot.
you do.
No, it says I can use it as an additional action.
You have to use the spell slot to cast Misty Step. It's a spell.
That's stupid. It just says bonus action. I don't want to do it then. I'm just gonna move my happy ass there.
Hey, you can walk over here.
Stupid.
Yeah,
This game is dumb.
it's a spell. I'm pretty sure it's a second level spell.
Okay, fine. I'm not using my spell. I just want to move. I'm done.
All right. Hypes, you
Doesn't
are
Misty Step give you like I thought that gave you like a longer.
You can use it to get out of melee range with somebody without them getting an attack of opportunity on you. Plus,
That
you
was
can also additionally move after it. So, like, you can Misty Step 30 feet and then turn around and walk another 30 feet away and be 60 feet away from somebody who only has 30 moves.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yes.
I was trying to find the words for like extends your range of movement.
Yeah,
but with
yeah. So like, if you really wanted to, you could Misty Step like 30 feet away, and then use your action to dash, and you could run an additional 60 feet, and you could theoretically in one turn get 90 feet away, but you burn the spell slot. Yeah. So. I put it there to remind myself to take it upstairs. Okay, Hypes, you are up. Luke Dash on deck. And then I believe all of the animals are following that.
I would like to, after getting hit by that wolf, turn my sadness into rage, and I would like to transform into a bear.
Hell,
I'd like to use
yes, you would.
wild shape.
Hell yes, you would. The druid finally druids.
I forgot I had it, to be blunt. Keep it a buck. I wanted to turn into the hippogriff, but I couldn't find it in the monster manual, so I was like, okay, I don't really know if Mike would let me do that because he'd probably classify it as a magical entity.
This is why you couldn't talk to it when you tried to cast Speak with Beasts. It's because it's not a beast. It's a monstrosity. Yes.
Monstrosity.
Yes.
Still not a
I want to be a
monster.
monstrosity.
No.
So yeah.
Hell yeah.
I am
Okay.
now a bear.
Sick. Here, do you want this bear token? I don't know if
I'm already a bear.
I don't know if
Did
I
you
can
see
make
me
it
disappear?
green.
Yeah, put me on top of the green.
Can I change this to green? See if I can make it. Oh yeah, the bottom's green. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Here. Put this back in your tokens. Boom.
Okay. So like,
now you use the stat block for strength, dexterity, and constitution and your AC are now that of the bear.
yeah, but it says for combat, it says you can use wild shape on your turn as a bonus action rather than an action.
Correct. So now you've shifted into
okay.
a bear as a bonus action, and you still have the action of the bear.
Okay.
So do you have the bear here? What kind of bear are you turning into?
All I saw in the monster manual was brown bear.
Okay, here. You have a brown bear as your stat block. If you go into manage extras, you have a category called wild shape. If you look at your character sheet and go extras, manage extras, then there's like add an extra, and you should have a category called wild shape. You see that?
I see extra creatures.
Yes. So so that little tab on your here, I'll show you.
Trying to see where I could add one.
So look,
because I have Nakama, but
I want to see if you can see this. So if you go manage extras, do you have add an extra, choose a category, wild shape?
no, but that's like what I'm saying. There's no manage extras. There's just extras creatures, and then it just shows Nakama. And this is just on my phone.
Okay, you probably have to pull it up on your computer, because that will also show you. I set it up so that if you go to wild shape, this is everything that you can transform into, given your current level.
Oh, do I not need to actually see the creature then? Am I just able to turn into them?
You can transform into anything that is here. You don't have to
Oh.
see it actively, no.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's what it says for this to work. That's why I was I was marking down the animals I was seeing. But I'm okay with that.
Seen before. Okay, yes, that you have seen before, but I'm gonna be under the assumption that you have seen a monkey,
a lot of shit.
a bird, a monkey, a badger, a bear. Like, you've lived in the forest, right? Like, you probably can't turn into a diseased giant rat because you haven't seen a diseased giant rat. But everything else on here is probably okay.
Okay. Hang on, I'm trying to sign in. It's making me do a bunch of ish. Characters. There we go.
Is it good? Work. Premium cardboard.
Now, if you go manage extras, you see wild shape in your category and choose a category.
I'm gonna share my screen.
Okay.
Where am I supposed to go?
Extras. Action, spells, inventory, features and traits, description, notes, extras. Manage extras.
Yeah, I don't have that on
Choose
this.
a category. Wild shape. There's a checkbox. Filter using wild shape rules. Leave that on. Those are everything you can transform into. You lived in the forest. I'm assuming that you've seen all of these within reason. Okay?
Okay. I didn't know this.
Yes, I put that. I spent hours
sorry.
making sure that this worked correctly so you could do this. I was under the assumption you were going to be changing a lot as a druid.
Well, once I read I have to like find stuff, I'm like, well, I'll just wait on that until I explore.
No, I mean you've had to have seen them sometime in your life. Like you've seen a boar, you've seen a bear, you've seen a badger, right? Like you've lived
Okay.
in the forest. You've seen horses, you've seen elks, you've seen frogs. Like
So I just hit add, right?
yeah, and then you can
Boom.
click on it to get the stat block. So you can, after this, you can go through and add all the ones that you realistically think you would have seen at some point in your life out of that stat
Okay.
block, and then they're right there for you to be able to do, and then they have a little thing for you to use. Okay.
Wow, I have like significantly more health than this bear. Do I have to like?
If you
Would I
if
still
you-
have full health as the bear?
So you now have 2 hit point pools. You transform with full health as the bear. Once
Oh,
the
so when
bear's
that
health goes out, you transform back into you with whatever your current hit points are.
Oh, I'm tanky. Okay. Okay.
Yes, you're very tanky, Mister. I sit in the back spellcaster. Freaking
I still wreck.
more
I
health.
still hit shit.
More health than anybody else in the party.
Listen, man, I'm trying to let my warriors do their thing. So yeah, okay. Let me stop my sharing. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and attack him. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, roll an attack.
Oh, sorry.
I have a weird question while he's doing this. Do we know that that's him as a bear? Is that something that we would know?
You are actively fighting 2 wolves. You would have.
But those of us who are not actively engaged in melee
So-
combat, would we have seen him transition?
Yeah, Fang, you would have watched
trying to
him
kill
turn
me right
into a
now?
wolf or a bear. Demi, you would have seen him turn into a bear. He can still communicate.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, he can still communicate that he's a bear. But everybody like
That's like what I'm saying
You
as
just-
I'm attacking.
you just haven't seen him do it yet. So you are
Right.
unaware that he has the ability to do it, but Fen and Demi, you are watching it before your eyes as Hypes transforms from his dwarven self into this giant brown grizzly bear.
Awesome.
Leave it.
Did you roll an attack?
Yeah, I got a 3.
3 misses.
Okay.
Yeah, I whiffered. As I whiffered, I kept saying, "I'm a bear. I'm a bear. I'm a bear."
Do you want to make a second
In
attack?
raid. Yeah, I'll take a second attack.
Okay. Do you want to bite or claw? You have 2 attacks. I would like you to.
I didn't know this
I
either.
would like you to please reference your character sheet for this new animal that you just picked to be, to make
I'm
sure
going
that
through the
you are
motions.
using the like.
I'm gonna go for a. I swiped on the first whiffer, but now I'm gonna go for a bite.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack.
And I'm still saying, "I'm a bear. I'm a bear. I'm a bear." 15.
15 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. I believe it's 1d8 plus 4.
1.
5. You take a bite out of this wolf.
It wasn't that strong because I kept saying I'm a bear, I'm a bear, I'm a bear.
But you do catch a chunk of him and you rip out some fur. It begins to, as you pull back with your bite, it does begin to blur out just a little bit. Do you want to move, or are you just gonna stick right there and engage in combat with this wolf as a bear?
He's like focusing his attention on me, right?
Yes.
I would like to go ahead and move away from him and lead him towards Lugdash and Barood. And as I'm running to them, I'd like to keep saying, I'm a bear, I'm a bear, I'm a bear.
Okay, he's gonna take an attack of opportunity as you run away.
Do I have to stay close? Because if he hits, don't I get stunned in place from movement?
No.
Or is that
an
just like
ability.
some okay.
Brandon, do you speak common as the bear?
Yes, I
Yes.
believe so.
Yes.
Because
I
if
would
you're just
assume that
saying
you have
I'm a bear, I'm a bear, I'm a bear in Bearnese.
No, it's straight bear. Or I mean straight normal common, sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Straight bear.
Let's double check. You get that you can't cast spells, and your ability to speak or take action that requires hands is limited to the capabilities of your beast form. So no, you're just roaring as a bear. Actually,
It says with your hands though.
your ability to speak or take any action that requires hands is limited to the capabilities of your beast form. So no.
So I'm just roaring what I think I'm
You
saying I'm a bear. I'm a
Yeah,
bear.
you haven't done this
I'm
before,
straight up
right?
running towards Lugdash and Brood.
Yeah, so you haven't
Oh
done
my
this
goodness.
before.
I'm sitting right here.
But
I didn't get too close.
the wolf takes a bite at you for a 22 to hit, and
Jeez.
does 10 points of damage as you begin to run away, roaring, thinking that you're saying I'm a bear, but just really roaring at the back of Lugdash. It bites you as
I
you
hate
begin
this
to
game.
escape. So, Lugdash, you are up, 2 wolves in front of you, and as you turn around, you see the other wolf biting a bear that was not there before, which is loudly roaring and running directly at you.
Hypes, what'd you say your HP was as a bear?
Well, now it's 24.
Oh, so it was high as fudge. All right, I thought you said it was like 8, so I was like, okay, you transform back, but never mind.
No, my actual HP is 60. Like I have
Jeez.
a lot of freaking health.
All right, so bear running behind me, 2 wolves in front of me. If okay, so I do have a question. If I take the shove action and try and knock the wolf prone between Brood and the spiritual weapon, that gives them advantage on it.
Correct. There's already advantage because it's flanked. But yes.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well then. All right. So I have a double attack. The bear's not close enough to me for me to worry about it. So I have a double attack. I'm going to use the javelin and just. I think I did this in the last episode that we did, where I just double attack, kind of a long move, trying to hit both targets.
So an attack on each, correct?
Correct. 1 attack on each.
Okay, so roll a single attack for the bottom one, and then roll with advantage for the top one.
Bottom one, 15.
15 hits.
Top one,
Leave it true.
24. Actually, top one, nat 20 with the advantage.
Leave it, buddy.
All right.
Damage for the nat 20 is 13 plus 2 for rage, so 15. And then normal damage on the bottom one is 8 plus 2, 10.
As you make a sweeping attack to both of these, oops, I heard this way too much. As you make this sweeping attack with your javelin, coming down on top of the first one, you catch the second one as it is being distracted by Brood and the spiritual weapon, and catch it right in the gut as you pull up on it. Both of them splatter this black, inky blood everywhere, which immediately evaporates out. They look extremely wounded, and are fading very quickly and becoming this blur of mist that is very, very closely resembling what should be a wolf, but is not nearly as pronounced as it was before. Does that end your turn? You try to do something else.
That's my actions. So sorry, both of them are dissipating, but they're still there, correct?
They're both still there, yes.
Um, that'll end my turn then. Yeah.
Okay. So, coming out from the trees, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And cornering you, Brood, seeing as how you are the very first person standing there, are these two bears identical to the third one as you watch Lugdash make this great, beautiful pirouette slicing through these two wolves. You hear this roar from behind you as this bear begins to charge towards you, and then you hear two more roars as two other bears come out from the woods to completely surround you.
I shit my pants and cower in fear. Respectively. So I
Taking
don't even
notes
think
from
my
up here.
guy. If I'm honest, I don't even think my guy would try to attack the wolves. One thing, because Ludash is much bigger than the wolves and stuff, but I'm more so now fucking evade on the defense.
The first bear, 13 to hit
13 to hit.
on its first attack.
Where's the fuck? 13 is my armor class.
Okay, so 13 hits for
Fuck.
6 damage. The second attack hits for, as it
You say
takes the first one takes a bite out of you
6 damage?
for 6 damage, and then after it bites you, it takes a slash with its claws for 12 damage.
For 12 damage?
Yes.
Cool.
Are you still conscious? So, Brood,
Nope. Nope.
you see these bears and immediately get mauled by them. And as you get bit by the first one, and then hold on. As you get bit by the first one, you try and dodge and get out of the way of its second attack as you see it stand up on its hind legs and try and swipe at you. And as it does, you narrowly miss dodging it. It comes down and swipes you, and you feel like you should have this huge gash and this immense pain in your chest. But then you immediately, almost like you're startled awake, open your eyes, short of breath, and sit up, and you are back in Karg's house, awake, with Karg sitting next to you in a trance, and everybody else asleep on the floor.
Do I have health?
You have full health.
Okay.
Watch him dissipate or
The
what?
rest of the party, you watch as this bear lunges at him, bites him, and swipes at him. You see Brood's body land limp on the ground with this this feeling of terror and horror to watch your companion just be mauled by a bear. But you notice he doesn't scream. He just falls ragdoll onto the ground. Excuse me. And that inky smoke that was coming off of him rises up, same as Nakama's, into the sky and is no longer on his body anymore.
Is his body still like present, or did his body just like poof?
His body is, I mean, all of the corpses are still here. I just am not trying to litter the battlefield with them. I guess I could do Nakama's, but his is kind of important. So his body, I mean, his body's still there. But
Okay.
you see that inky black smoke that's coming off of him is gone. And so this other bear is going to take a step forward to you, Luke Dash, and take a bite and a claw attack towards you. The bite for 17.
Yep.
And the claw misses. As it lunges down, its jaws on top of you for 5 damage onto your arm. You distracted by the wolves.
Raging, so that's 2.
2, half round down, yes. This wolf taking a bite out of you, Hypes, as you begin to run away, sees a frog sitting over here because it doesn't want to deal with a bear, and is going to begin moving forward and taking a bite at you, Fen,
Oh no.
for 11.
I was trying to drag him away.
11. My AC is 11.
Did anyone else notice the snake?
Take 10 points of damage.
How many?
10.
Yikes. Okay.
And then the other 2 wolves are each going to take a bite attack at you, Luke Dash. First one hits. Second one also hits. First one does 5 half, so 2.
Missed.
And the second one does 8 halved for 4.
6. All right.
So Fen, you are up as the animals have converged onto Luke Dash, save for the one that has come up and bit you, with Demi on deck.
Okay. I would like to cast Sacred Flame onto the wolf in front of me.
Okay. Which is Wolf A. Oh, sorry. 16 save.
Yes.
16 save, so no damage, correct?
And if I move, are they gonna get an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Then I'm not gonna do that. Well, I have my bonus action. I'm gonna have my spiritual weapon attack Wolf C, just because we're still flanking, right?
Yep, so go ahead and roll with advantage.
Okay. 18.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll some damage.
4.
4. You come down on top of this wolf. You see that it is basically a wolf's face and a cloud of mist behind it. Your knives piercing in. It has not evaporated yet, but you could probably guess it's pretty close.
And that will end my turn.
That will end your turn. Okay.
Also, Brood, I don't know what snake you're talking about.
I must have just imagined it.
With a scarf.
So, Fed or Demi, you are up. Hypes on deck.
I would like to cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
That is going to be. Is that 8 darts? Will you look at Magic Missile and tell me? Because
Depends on what level you're casting it at. Would be my guess. I think it starts out as 3, and then it goes up for 1 for every.
oh, okay. If it's not the level that I am, it's the level of the thing. Okay.
Yes. So you would be.
I only
casting it at
have
level
that
3.
I only have it on level 1.
You can upcast it to level 3, so you could cast it at 3rd level, which would allow you to do.
Oh, I see. A total of 5.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna do it in the 3rd.
3rd
level.
level. You're gonna cast 1 to each.
I'm gonna do I'm gonna do 1 to each of the wolves.
Okay.
And then the 2 that are together, I'm gonna have them have 2 each.
These 2.
Yes.
Okay, both of those are very fuzzy. This one is more pronounced.
Oh, that one is more alive than the other ones?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe do 2 to that one up there.
2, 1, 1, and then where's your last one go? Or you only have to cast it at 2nd level. And you only have to cast it.
I don't have it in the 2nd level slot though. What the hell is happening?
You do.
Yeah, I do. Okay, fine. No, I want to do it in the 3rd.
Okay.
It's fine. Just put 1 on the bear. 1 of the bears.
Pick a bear.
The bottom one.
Bottom bear. Okay. Roll 5 d4s, or you can roll 1 d4. Yeah, roll an individual d4. So the first 2 for A.
Okay. Six plus 1. Each one is plus 1, so that is 8.
Okay, as you strike it, you see that it begins to start fading away, as the other ones previously have. So roll for B.
Four.
Or this one is essentially just teeth with a cloud behind it. C?
5.
5. You watch as your missile strikes this one, and it evaporates into a cloud of dust. And then for Bear B.
Can I swap it instead of the bear? Can I put it on the first one again? Or no, because I already said I was casting it on the other one.
You said you were going to cast on the other one, but we'll let you. Go ahead.
It's fine. Cast it on the bear. It's a 2. Cast it on the bear.
2 onto the bear. As your missile strikes, the bear absorbs the shock, seeming unfazed by it. Do you want to move?
Yeah, I would like to move down 2, over 1 to the right.
Underneath the tree?
Okay, down.
Which end of the tree?
No, you have to go down 2. You only went down 1. There you go. Yeah.
Hiding under the trees.
Yes.
Nice. All right, Hypes, you are up. Bear Hypes. Luke Dash on deck.
Am I able to speak to the bears?
As a bear, you recognize that you don't have a language that you speak.
Don't know.
Hold on. I mean, you understand that no, you can't talk to them. Bears don't talk to each other.
Okay.
Bears are stupid.
How much health is
The inner zoologist in me is angry about that.
If a random new bear showed up, inner zoologist of Jamie, how would new bear tell other bears, hey, maybe don't kill this thing?
Rar.
Have you ever seen a bear stop other bears from mauling something?
Hang on, I gotta think through all my bear experiences. All my bear mauling experiences. It's gonna take me a while. You can just keep going. I'll come back to it.
Yeah. Okay. So no, you can't talk to the bears. Sorry, bears are stupid. It's canon.
okay. How much health does A and B have?
They look like they are very prominently defined.
What about
They
B
look
wolf?
like real bears. B wolf looks like a set of teeth with a floating cloud behind it.
So, okay. And what is the spiritual weapon? Okay, that makes sense. It's like, what the hell is that? Well, I'm gonna turn around and go back to the wolf and attack this wolf again.
Okay. If you go to this square right here, you'll have advantage. You'll be flanking. Just put it in the middle of the square. What are you doing?
I'm in his ass.
Got his ass. All right, roll for attacks on the wolf that has been trying to eat a frog. Playfully.
I'm gonna roll with the dice in this game. Wait, is this a D20? I think so. I'm not gonna roll with this. This is stupid. Hang on.
You press R or you can throw in the dice tower, by the way.
I tried to and it didn't move. I got a 6.
6. Is that with advantage?
No, that was no advantage.
Advantage. Gave it to you. Let you flank it.
Sorry. I got a 13.
13 misses. But you do get a second attack with your claws.
Yep. And I got a 15.
15 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Claws is 2d6, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Six plus 4, so 10.
10 damage as you run up behind it. You take a bite and miss. But as you take a swipe with it, it poofs and disappears to a cloud of nothing.
I look at Fen and I say, I'm a bear, but I'm just roaring.
So,
Well, I saw him transition to a bear.
Yeah, you watched him transform into a bear, run away from this wolf, which came after you, and then you saw him turn around and come back, miss with his bite, and then slash it and dissipate, and then, into the cloud. And as that cloud dissipates, there's Hypes roaring as a bear directly in your face, 10 feet away.
I'm just gonna say, thank you!
I'm just gonna roar back.
So,
I think I'm saying I'm a bear still.
Ludesh, you are up. You got a bear to one side, a wolf to the other.
Brandon, is that Black Eyed Peas? I'm a bee, I'm a bee, I'm a bee.
Yeah, that's basically how I'm
Mhm.
roaring. We'll do it like that, actually. I like that. But I'm just roaring. There's nothing to it. Go ahead. Sorry.
Blue Dash, you are bear here, bear behind it, wolf in front of you. Wolf is basically a cloud of smoke at this point. You see Demi peeking out from behind this tree.
All right. So last thing I recall, Brood's body is on the ground next to me.
Yep.
Or yeah, his body's still there.
Yeah. Don't come back in so you can see his body.
Nice. And I'm surrounded by animals and a cloud of daggers, essentially.
Yes.
Okay. So naturally, I think Luke Dash is gonna start getting more panicked and check to see if I have my axe on me.
As you look through your belongings on you, you recognize your dagger's where it's supposed to be. Your javelin's in your hand. You've got another one on your back, I believe. You have one more on your back. A couple of them are scattered throughout the field, but you do not have your axe on you.
Okay. So I guess I'm going to I guess a quick peek around, see a bear over towards Finn.
Now, this was the same bear you recognize that had just charged towards you, turned around, and you do see that there is, your passive perception's high enough, you do see that there is no longer a wolf next to Fenn, that you definitely remember being there.
All right, so I would assume that it's helping a little. All right. Gosh. All right, let's keep it simple. We're just going to go ahead and attack the wolf. So I have my dagger out. We're going to go ahead and slash at the wolf.
Okay, roll an attack on the wolf.
What did I say, dagger?
Yes.
I meant javelin, sorry.
Okay.
Poke stab.
19.
19 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
11 plus 2. So 13.
Explodes into a cloud of nothingness.
Gosh. Yeah, and then 2 big bears. I am going to disengage and move 10, 20, 30. Passive perception, I'm assuming that bear is not going to hurt Fenn, so let's just go ahead and disengage right near Hypes' ass on a diagonal there.
So you've already used your action. So you cannot
I've
disengage. You've used one
Well,
of
I
your
have
2
2
attacks.
actions.
I thought you have 2 attacks. Do you not have 2 attacks? Isn't it just 2 attacks?
Oh, I assume that they were actions. All right, so
No, with
you're probably
with what is it?
you're probably right. Yeah, I have. Wait, no.
You can attack twice instead of once.
Okay, so already attacked. Let's go ahead and attack again. Javelin's still at the ready. We'll attack the closest pair.
Okay. Roll an attack for the giant grizzly bear staring you in the face.
25.
25 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
13, or excuse me, 10 plus 2, 12.
12. As you slice into this bear, you see it already beginning to kind of get a little fuzzy. It doesn't quite show the same signs of wear as the previous occupant of this space, but nonetheless, the edges are beginning to get a little less. That complete your turn?
Yeah, so I can't disengage. I still have movement though. So, yeah, let me go ahead and still try and move back towards the square that I wanted to go to, right behind. Yes, right there.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah, that's fine.
You want this one?
No, that's yep.
So it will take an attack of opportunity and 12.
Nope.
12 misses as you run away from it. It swipes with its claws, but it does not hit home as you just get out of reach. All right, does that complete your turn?
That's it.
Okay. This bear will go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. You seeing another bear having just mauled one of the wolves, and 5, 10, 15, 20 to you, Luke Dash, having run away and not hit. So Hypes, your bear swings for an 11, and Luke Dash, your bear swings for a 20.
11 misses me.
11 hits you.
11 hits me?
Yeah, you have the AC of the bear now.
Yeah, but even if they match my AC, is still a hit.
Yes, you have to.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you have to get to the AC to hit.
Sorry.
So they both bite you as they run up to both of you. Hypes, you both take 12 points of damage from the bites. And then they both scratch at you with their claws and both find home. Hypes, you take 6 points of damage. Blue Dash, you take 14, but that is halved to 7.
Jeez.
Your first one, I don't know if you did or not, but your first one is also halved.
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah, okay, great. So that is what they are doing. Fen, you are up. Don't forget about your spiritual weapon this turn.
Did I forget about him last time?
Yeah. Maybe not.
I don't think I did.
Okay.
I've been doing them first.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So I'm just gonna have it come over here. I'm gonna have it attack Bear B.
All right, roll with advantage, flanking Bear B.
21, that's gonna be hard to beat. And 22.
Hits. Roll me some damage on Bear B.
7.
7 points of damage as your knives strike home on the backside of this bear. The backside of it begins to get fuzzy and begins to dissipate. The front still looking very much bear-like, but the back of it is beginning to get cloudy, shall we say.
Other bear look.
The other bear,
the one that's not Hypes.
The other bear looks like a bear.
Okay.
It looks like two bears standing next to each other.
Okay, but like the cloudiness.
It looks like two bears standing next to each other.
Okay. Well then I'm gonna keep targeting the same one that is between my spiritual weapon and Luke Dash.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Sacred Flame.
It succeeds. 15?
Dang it, yeah.
15, it saves.
Dang.
Big old chalky bear dodges the Sacred Flame.
And so I don't think I want to move. If that ends my turn.
Demi, you are up. Hypes on deck.
I would like to cast Ray of Frost.
Okay.
on the bear closest to me.
All right. Is that a save?
No, it's not. I just have to roll for damage.
You have to roll for an attack.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got to do that first. That makes sense. Shh, I just want to attack.
I know you do.
I always forget what I add to this.
7.
Oh, okay, 17.
17 hits. Roll some damage.
Okay, so I gotta get back to it. Hold on. This one? Yes, 2d8. 1, 2. Right? Yeah. 5. Yes, it's 5.
5. As your ray of frost comes out of your spell book, it impacts the very visible portion on the front half of this bear, and you see this like frost creep down onto its front paws as more of the backside of it begins to cloud up and begin floating away.
Its speed is now reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Yep.
Okay.
You want to move? Happy
Give
in
me
your
a second.
corner?
Give me just a second. Figure this out. I went the wrong way. Dang it. I can only do the one cantrip at a time, right?
Yes, unless you have one that can be cast as a bonus action.
No, that's my Misty Step.
Yeah, so you could cast Misty Step after you casted a cantrip. You couldn't cast, so you can't do a spell.
So I thought I did that last time.
You didn't actually cast Misty Step.
I know, but you were going to tell me to cast Misty Step, and I had to use my spell slot.
You have to use a spell. Misty Step is a spell. It's not a cantrip.
Correct.
So you can't cast Misty Step after you've casted a spell.
Okay. I
But you
can't.
can cast a cantrip and then cast Misty Step.
I can't do anything. I'm just going to stay here.
Okay. Hypes. Bear Hypes is up. Luke Dash on deck.
I don't really have much time in this form, it seems like. I'm just gonna go ahead and do 2 swipes at the bear in front of me.
Okay, so roll an attack for your bite, and then roll an attack.
I can't do two swipes?
The bear makes 2 attacks, one with its bite and one with its claws.
Oh, okay.
It's very convenient that I have the same stat block up for this bear as you have.
Oh, I rolled 2 D12 or D20s at once. They're both 6, so I didn't hit shit.
They both hit.
Oh.
It's 6 plus 6, which is 12. Clears the bear's armor class. So roll a D8 plus 4, and then 2D6 plus 4.
Okay, so I got an 8 on the bite plus 4, so that's 12.
Okay.
And then 2D6s on the swipe. 7 plus 4, that's 11.
As you begin your flurry
23.
of attacks on this bear, it very quickly goes from this very pronounced, defined bear to almost as faded and blurry as its counterpart that is attacking Luke Dash. Would you like to do anything else?
What's with this? Oh, never mind. I thought I saw something about bear regeneration. Like I could heal myself, but I don't see that in there. Wait.
Bear regeneration.
Let me see. Hang on. It says wild shape regen. And it's a bonus action.
You can use a bonus action to expend 1 spell slot to regain 1d8 hit points per level of the spell slot expended.
So if I use like a third spell slot, I could roll 3 d8s.
Correct.
Thinking. I will go ahead and use a second level slot and use 2 d8s for healing.
Okay. Go ahead and mark a second level spell slot out and roll 2d8s. And heal
I got
yourself.
it 8 in total.
Okay.
So that's just 8 points, correct? No extra bonus to that.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Just the 8.
None.
Okay. Does that complete your turn?
Yeah.
All right, Luke Dash, you are up. Bears in tow.
Okay. All right. So I just want you to know that again, I'm in bear form, so I kind of look like a bear. I am going to basically try to shove this bear and knock it prone, which
Okay.
is a strength check, I believe.
Yup. Go ahead and make a contested strength check against this bear. I believe you might have advantage because you're raging.
Maybe, but I got a nat 20 on the first one, so.
Okay, this bear is now prone and lying down on the ground as this bear orc man with a javelin in his hand just shoves it to the ground.
I just looked up and saw that the piece was down sideways. That's hilarious. All right, so I knocked it to the ground, and the shove action it does take one of my attacks, so I do have my other attack. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a javelin straight down on it.
All right, roll with advantage.
Oops. 13, but I also have the blessed and the bardic inspiration. I assume that those help.
13 hits anyway.
Okay. All right.
The big bear, not very
Yeah.
easy to hit.
So 10 plus 2, 12.
12 points of damage as you spear down into this bear. It immediately evaporates to a cloud of smoke.
Nice.
It dissipates. This button.
Just for my information going forward, if somebody's knocked prone, is that just advantage or does that like increase damage also?
No, it's just advantage.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Unless it is a ranged attack, in which case it is disadvantage. Because it's harder to hit a target that is lying down on the ground than one that is standing up.
Gotcha. All right. To complete my turn, I'm gonna go ahead and take 5 feet towards the mean bear, and I'm gonna slap the nice bear on the ass.
I roar with excitement.
Roars with excitement. Doesn't
All
bite
right,
I'm a
that's it.
bear.
so
I'm a
you
bear.
feel like you're pretty
I'm a
safe.
bear.
All right. So up next is the bear, having just been assaulted by another bear, is going to take a bite action for 11 points of damage to you, Hypes.
Oh, to me?
Yep. And then
I
it
am a
will
bear.
swing back with its claws, get up on its hind legs, and take 2 swipes, but miss as it comes down and lands back down on its feet.
Still alive, mother.
Ben, you are up. Demi on deck.
Same thing, I'm going to take my spiritual weapon. Attack bear A.
All right, roll with advantage.
$17.
17 hits, roll some damage.
10.
10. Your knives dig into this bear, which is just becoming a floating cloud of dust. Has not evaporated, but it is basically non-physical at this point.
And then I would like to try to cast Sacred Flame once again.
Sacred Flame! It is so dissipated, you miss, unfortunately, one more time. I'm sorry. With your sacred. Would you like to move?
Nope.
Okay. Demi, you are up. Peering around from behind this tree, you see one last bear that has become a cloud of smoke, but has not seemed to evaporate like the rest of them.
Trying to figure out which one I want to do.
Where the hell is Brian?
He's hanging out.
His
That red guy.
his body is on the ground over here. But you don't see the tether that is holding him in to wherever you are.
Did he actually lose all of his HP?
You're not sure where he's at. You were distracted fighting off.
I'm gonna be blunt. No, I'm just saying, like, where is he? He's not in the party either.
What do you mean?
I
Oh,
see him.
okay.
Right here,
Oh,
what are you
okay.
talking about?
Okay. I
Dead
didn't see him.
man don't speak.
Okay, I didn't know what was going on. I was like totally lost. I was
Dead
like, wait.
men tell no tales.
Yeah, he's chilling. He's watching you guys take down the rest of the animals.
I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Magic Missile, Demi.
A whopping 10.
Doesn't matter, it's dead. It only had 1 hit point left anyway.
No,
Nice.
that was
To hit?
That was
Magic
to
Missile
hit.
doesn't miss.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you cast Magic Missile,
Well, then that was the wrong thing because I needed to do a D4. Doesn't matter.
if you cast Magic Missile always hits.
Okay. So then I need to roll a D4, not a D20.
Sure.
5.
5. You get 3 of them, by the way. So all 3.
I what?
You get 3. Level 1 Magic Missile casts 3 times.
Oh. What? So he's gonna. Oh, 5 more.
Who's the other bear?
2. 12.
12. All 3 of these magic missiles come out of nowhere from behind you, Luke Dash, around you in this arc, and crash down onto this cloud of bear as it explodes in this purple shimmer of like sparkles, comes down onto the ground. And there are you look, and Nakama's body and Brood's body are still here. There's a couple javelins laying around. The clearing is empty at this point. And you don't hear anything else rustling in the woods.
Are we out of initiative?
Depends on what you guys do next. But yes, you are free to do whatever you would like right now.
I turn to the bear and say, "Good work, bear." And then I go to pick up Brood. Because his body's still there. No tether. I don't know that. Picking up Brood. I'm wearing him like a scarf.
Pick up Brood. I'm trying to flip him sideways, but it won't let me. Okay, so you have Brood around you as you have picked his corpse up. What do you guys want to do?
Real quick, can I show you
Alright.
guys what my coworker gave me the other day for free?
Yes. PS2, get out, dude.
Yeah.
I can't
Just
see.
a-
Wait, what? Oh, nice.
Just a PS2. He's like, yeah, it was my son's. I don't think they want it. So I said, I'll take it for sure. Thanks.
Nice.
Oh,
Did he
my
give you
God.
all the games too?
He gave me a copy of Guitar Hero with no guitar. And then like the DDR mat that you plug in and like lay out and step on.
That was my jam, dude. We used to have
Yeah.
those.
He said
Those
he's
were
gonna
the
look for
shit.
more games and stuff, so
Nice.
fuck yeah.
Nice. So clearing is clear.
Yeah. Can I
Um,
perceive? We don't hear any other threats, right? So
You can make a perception check, yes, if you want to see if there's anything else going on in the woods.
And then can I inspect Nakama's body to see if there's anything of note?
Make a medicine or investigation check depending on what specifically you're looking for. And let me.
I'd like to do the same, but for a nature check.
Okay, go ahead and make a nature check.
I
Can I
just-
also can I go ahead and get out of bear form?
Yeah.
I just want to see if I can figure out what plane we're in. If Nakama's no longer here, if we don't have to be here, if there's, I'm just trying to figure out the situation. Not necessarily like I know Nakama's dead. I'm more worried about the situation and looking to see if Nakama's body has any clues.
Okay. So
My investigation check was 16.
16. You've traveled with Nakama, well, his body, for at least a month. You are unsure exactly where you are, but you don't feel at home. You've never experienced anything like this before.
You're not in Kansas anymore.
And there was something preventing you from fixing his wound. And you think you could probably guess it had something to do with divine intervention.
But I was able to have like a good connection with the Raven Queen, right?
You have a better connection here than you have had over the past couple of weeks. Yes. You feel more direct to her.
Can I start kind of not necessarily like physically exploring, but kind of like looking around, taking in cues and see if there's any way that I can figure out how to get us back home?
Sure, you can make another investigation check while we resolve the rest of these. Luke Dash, you are perceiving
19.
19?
7, so not much.
Yeah, you can't figure anything out. Luke Dash 19?
Yep.
19. You don't hear any immediate threats, but you have this sneaking suspicion you're not alone.
I don't know what to do with that information. Hypes, you're back, dude.
I'm
I
a
just
bear.
fought
I'm
with
a bear. Wait, what?
Wait, you were a bear?
I was the bear. I was a
Dude,
bear.
we got to try that again. I'm gonna ride you next time.
Oh, baby.
Wait, not like that.
By the way, I rolled an 11 on the nature check.
11. And you were checking. What were you checking again? You were checking, make sure that that is his body, right?
Well, I know that's his fucking body.
Okay, what were you? I had to resolve 4 other things. What were you checking?
I was checking to see if there was any like clues or if there's like still some sort of connection or anything like that.
This feels to you as if you were in that moment again. Stop playing with your toy. It feels to you as if you were in this moment, or in that moment again, reliving it under a different set of circumstances. But the pain of losing him the first time feels very real, and it feels exactly like this again.
Do I remember where I was like looking when I saw the wolf or anything like that? Or would that be a perception check?
Where you saw the wolf. Make a perception check to see if you see him looking into that same area with advantage because you know where to look.
With advantage?
Advantage.
I've been rolling awful today. But I rolled an 18.
18. You glance over into the tree line in the same spot where you saw that 2-headed wolf. Sure enough, peeking out, you see 4 sets of eyes staring at you from behind the trees.
I Super Saiyan jump over to him. Why can't I click him? Fuck. All right, never mind. You locked him. I knew it.
Okay. So you run towards it.
No, I wasn't really. I was just gonna flick my character piece over towards him for the heck of it.
You see
but
it standing there, just as it was before. But you distinctly remembered when you saw it last time. It turned around and walked away, disappeared into the trees. It has not left yet.
I'd like to ask if everyone else sees that, and I point towards it.
Everybody else notices the 4 sets of eyes staring at them.
Then I would also like to say, guys, that this is the same thing as my dream, and then I would slowly like to approach, but meet up with like Lug Dash and them.
Don't know what dream you're talking about, Hypes.
This is the same way I met Nakama the first time, except he was right there, and then he turned around and walked away. But he's not doing anything this time after Nakama left.
We follow
it? Maybe you should give Nakama to him. No?
I'm thinking.
Hold on.
You know what? Dumb idea. I got Brood here. Do your thing. I'm just gonna stand in the back.
No, I was sitting there because I'm like, no, it's not a bad idea. I'd like to go back over and pick up Nakama. Oh, I'm gonna bring him back over towards us, and I'd like to slowly approach towards the beast with Nakama.
As you begin approaching, he steps out of the tree line underneath the dancing light. And you see for the first time the full form of this 2-headed shadow
There's
black.
3 heads.
I don't have a 2-headed token. Okay. You see this
on the stream. It looks like a lobster.
Does look like a lobster. This is what it actually is. It's a little Cerberus thing. This is what I've got.
Got it. Nice.
You step out, or it steps out, and you see for the first time the full figure of this. It is a gigantic wolf with 2 heads, black like shadow black and gray fur, but its eyes are red as it steps out and it begins curiously sniffing at you. Timid, but not overly aggressive yet.
So it doesn't seem like it can speak, correct?
Has not spoken to you. It looks like a two-headed wolf.
I'd like to see if I can communicate with the animal.
Okay. How do you try and communicate with this animal?
I speak Dradaic,
You
and I
say-
ask, "Are you the guardian?"
You say this out loud, and you are expecting this wolf form to speak back. But then you hear in your voice, or in your, I'm sorry, you hear in your head, no, you are the guardian.
Yep. Are you the sentinel?
Sentinel lies at your feet.
I would like to offer the sentinel Nakama to the guardian, or to this wolf. And I would lay it down kind of towards him, and I'd like to take just a couple steps back.
As you lay down Nakama's body, this wolf takes a couple steps back into the tree line. And then turns around and runs away.
Well, that's that, boys. I don't know what to do from there.
As
I'm
you're
just gonna
standing
take
there-
Nakama. I'm just gonna walk back over.
As you're standing there waiting, you see coming back out of that same spot a white wolf creeping ever so slowly. A snow white wolf with those same red eyes. Except this white wolf has this distinct feature of like this gray line around its neck. And at first you think, as it begins to get closer, you think it must be a collar or something, like maybe this is a dog. But as it begins to get a little bit closer, it's just gray fur. It's got a gray line on its neck.
Pickle?
It has emerged from the trees in that exact spot that the two-headed wolf had gone in at.
I approach the wolf again. With Nakama in tow, but this time I don't offer it, I just approach it. And I like stick out my hand.
Goes up and hits your hand.
I lay down Nakama to let him smell Nakama.
Smells Nakama. It seems kind of apprehensive. It's not scared, it doesn't look violent, but it's
Can I observe to see if it has any injuries?
Go ahead and make a perception check or medicine check. See if there's any injuries on this dog.
Rolled a 23 and nat 20.
You don't see any injuries on it. You don't see any wounds, fresh wounds. The only thing, it's got this beautiful snow white coat except for this line on its neck. The line of gray.
I go to touch the gray line of fur.
It's just gray fur. It feels like gray fur. He lets you pet him.
Dude, you're not giving me much to go off of here.
What are you trying to do with it?
I don't understand. Like, what can I do with
It's a
this
wolf.
thing?
What would you do if you saw a new wolf reemerge from the same spot as the old wolf?
I just did exactly that. I approached it.
Yeah, and it seems a little bit more friendly than the other one did.
Can I roll an animal handling to see if he's like domesticated?
He doesn't seem domesticated. It's a wolf. There's not a collar on him.
Can I communicate with said animal?
How do you try and communicate with him?
I will speak Drudaic and say, "What the fuck are you this time?"
What? How did you speak with Nakama? You spoke common to Nakama, right? He doesn't know
I
Drudaic,
could telepathically speak with Nakama.
right? But what language would you speak to him in? It was just common, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll speak common to him.
Okay, I don't know if Nakama knows Drudaic.
Well, I just spoke with him telepathically, so it was just like I didn't know if there was like an actual specific language, I guess.
So
I mean, for fuck's sake, I'm speaking to a dog. You know what I mean?
so you ask, what the fuck are you? To this dog.
Well, I'm more or less at this point. I have no idea.
Yeah. Okay. So
White fur, gray line.
yeah,
What?
it's to picture a dog with a white fur and this gray line on its neck.
Okay, I am picturing it.
You walk up and say, "What the fuck are you?" This friendly dog.
I walk up to the fucking dog or the wolf, and I ask him, "What happened to the two-headed wolf? Who are you?"
I'm home.
Politely.
All it says is, "I'm home. I'm back."
Nakama?
Yes. It walks up to you like dogs do and like shoves its body into you so you'll pet him.
I'm so confused. Okay.
You saved me.
I gladly am I'm very confused. I try and speak with him telepathically, and I ask him, why didn't we try this off the rip?
Try what? What do you mean?
Am I speaking with him telepathically now?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Which is weird
I just
because
say,
you don't have the collar on him.
why wouldn't that? Is that how I communicated with him?
You used to communicate because of that collar, remember? That was like your window into being able to talk to him.
Oh.
Yeah. It's weird that you can talk to him because he distinctly does not have a collar on.
Yeah, no, it says Nakama wears a collar with a moon pendant on it.
Yep.
You can freely communicate telepathically with Nakama. Doesn't state
It's
because of that collar.
It's okay. I'm sorry I didn't add those 3 words.
Cause and effect, buddy.
Whatever.
Cause and effect.
You're right. Rules is written. You could just talk to him. No. It is because of the collar that you could talk to him.
Okay.
So this is throwing you aside because you can talk to him without the collar on.
Now you can understand why I was so confused about this.
You should be confused.
Gray line. Gray line. Okay. Getting back to the character here because I was very confused. Just like my character, even though I spoke telepathically, now that I'm aware that it was the collar, yes, I am confused why I can speak with him with no collar. I asked him, did he feel any pain? As I think about the fact that I took a fucking axe to his neck.
Here? No. But she needs our help. And we need to get back.
Sahinanine?
Yeah. Needs our help. You ready?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, is he?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah. What was the two-headed dog? Who was that, Nakama?
Oh, that will be revealed. Don't worry about that right now.
The DM doesn't have that prepared.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
It's not important.
Well, what should we do with your body? Your old body?
Here?
Yeah. We're looking right at it, buddy.
I don't know. We don't need it here. We need to go home. Are you ready?
So we can leave it here?
This isn't real.
Okay. I asked no more questions. I am just happy I have my dog back. And he's a wolf now?
So, you tell him you're ready to go, right?
Yeah.
So
And
Wait. Did we hear any of this, or we just saw Hypes over there staring at a wolf?
you saw him talk to that first one and then go back, and then he talked to the second one at first, and then he just went silent and just stared at the dog. And there, you don't know you don't know what's going on. You just see Hypes like looking at this wolf as it walks up and like comes to get pet by him.
All right.
And then, as Hypes, as you were saying, I'm ready to go back, that beam of moonlight shines back down, but it gets it starts in like a focal point, kind of where Ludash is standing. It begins to engulf the entirety of the clearing. And as you are all standing there, this silvery beam of moonlight gets so bright and intense that the world around you turns into this like white nothingness. And you all immediately are awoken back in Karg's room.
Whoa, hey guys. You're finally awake.
Brood, sitting up wide awake, is watching as your companions begin to awaken. And you didn't notice it first, Brood, but you would be the one to see this first. You notice something's different about Nakama's body. He's not a dog anymore, and inside of this circle that you guys were sitting in is now that white wolf that Hypes was talking to.
Who's this new fella?
I have tears welling up in my eyes now that we came back and I actually see him actually in physical form here. I can sense that he is my dog, or my Nakama at least. So I like well up with tears and I tell everybody this is Nakama and I say that he is back.
Yo.
And then I pat him like a good boy.
And as you're saying this, Karg, who's been sitting there in this trance, his eyes roll back out from his head. He stares at Nakama's body, looks at you, Hypes, and then goes, "You did it. He's back." This big smile on his face. And that's where we're going to stop today, because it's already 11 o'clock. And Hypes, I would like you to go look at your character sheet at your new beast companion, or Nakama, his new stat block.
I did.